A while ago, I joined this SMP called the Faeries SMP. This SMP is one focused on more community, not as much PvP. So I wouldn't have to be using my lack of PvP skills in this. Essentially, I had played the season 1 for quite a bit. When I originally joined, they were in like a beta test, and when I started to start playing, they decided a couple days to move over to Season 1. Now, this is the skin I used in Season 1. This is not the skin I'm going to be using regularly, but I decided just to use it. There was minimal conflict, but of course, we had to cause conflict because, I don't know, what do you do in an SMP? After I got the max gear, I couldn't really figure out what else to do, so I just started gathering wither skulls for whatever reason, because, that one day I want to just like take on the Ender Dragon, because they didn't open the end at the time. The end was actually closed, and I didn't even know when they opened the end because by the time I found it, it was the last day. Yeah, I was on consistently for an entire month until one day I just kind of stopped playing because like I had the max gear, I had 38 Wither Skulls, and so yeah, I stopped. So a couple days ago, I heard about the season 1 finally closing and the finale. I was gonna go gather some more stuff and get ready for the finale to have a bunch of I forgot to do that till the final day. So I log on with 1 hour left, ready to take on the finale and explore this world one last time. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a finale without any sort of finale finesse. So I decided I was gonna go spawn withers. Now, I had all these withers in the past ready to take on the Ender Dragon. Might as well spawn them in the finale. One thing that I figured out in my initial joining is that if you go far away enough from spawn, you can place blocks and just lead them back and just run back to spawn. So with this knowledge in mind, I figured out that if you take a wither, you can run all the way back to spawn and have the withers at spawn. Now, of course, they don't do any damage. Like, it's spawn protection. It's actually pretty neat. But just for fun, what if I brought withers to spawn and absolutely destroyed the server within the last 30 minutes? Now, of course, the footage that I come up with is pretty laggy. And that's because my computer is weak. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but my computer isn't really the strongest thing ever. Like, most of my recordings are choppy. The video will show a higher frame rate than what I have, and that's just because OBS does not like it. Right now I'm running at 45 frames per second. OBS might completely botch that, but how am I supposed to know? I always know that my content isn't that good, mainly because my frame rate is always bad. So if I ever record this intermission and have a stable frame rate the entire time, which OBS is telling me is stable, then I'm gonna drag it back to spawn where everyone else is.
You are dying.
Yep, there's 3 of them. One of them's called name tag. I will take out one of them. Autograph friends. Fun. Withers. Oh my god, they're killing the withers, no! I was told to bring friends. withers. Oh, they're celebrating. You can imagine the amount of people who no one knew what was going on because I was a solo player. I had no allies. I mean, I think I had friends. I had a couple. I did have an enemy. Yeah, that was fun. They're messing with everything. Okay, I got him. I got them all. Oh, I left them there. Alright, if I run this way, I should be in range of the width. Oh yeah, I can tell because I can see skulls flying around. Withers. Okay, I got. This is a nightmare. Ten. More friends. Where's the last wither? Yeah. How dare they despawn the unnamed one? How dare they despawn the unnamed one? The owner was there watching this entire thing, and you could probably guess that he wasn't really too happy with seeing all that withers. What was supposed to be a peaceful, celebratory thing, what turned into a boss fight. He saw 10 withers, and he decided to kill all the ones that weren't named. So, I couldn't get that many names because I wasn't that creative. And also, I wasn't meaning, I was meaning to send him against the Ender Dragon, not against everyone at spawn. But it's fine. You know, I didn't really need I didn't really need the beacons. I really just did it for fun, and I figured out later that the end is just full of beacons, which means someone did do the thing where they sent all the withers on the Ender Dragon. I think my time in the Faeries SMP was actually really nice. They have a custom generated world, which means you get custom trees. The villages look really different. There's custom structures. I even found some glitched items in a custom structure. So I think overall, the general vibe of the SMP is very nice. Anyways, I think this was a great finale for the Fairies SMP. I think it was fun to go out and visit this server one last time before I leave forever. Because season one, I don't know if I'm gonna play in season two. All right, that's wrapping up this video. I don't really have an outro. Wrap it